In this difficult time today, we are so appreciative of our country's key workers who are caring for us, feeding us and keeping us safe. The home front during World War II was also supported by key workers. Many of these are the same as we have today. Those caring for the ill and frail, transport workers, fire, police and ambulance services, food suppliers, and all those who support these workers or are volunteering their help. Due to the nature of the enemy on the home front in World War II, we also had specific services to protect our civilian population, such as the ARP becoming civil defence later in the war and the Home Guard. The poet P Herbert, in his poetry written during the war, mentions some of these key workers. To the N.F.S. Thank you, firefighters, harnessing your hoses, busy at your pumps or patiently at play. Once upon a time we used to throw you roses. You don't see quite such a cloud of them today. Some of us remember the Blitz and the burning, the black-faced boys in red and blue, St. Paul's in peril and the Hun returning, the tanks all dry and the night half through. When they sound the sirens, some of us are sleeping, some of us turn over, some of us complain. But you are on the job still, we are in your keeping, and one fine night we'll be glad of you again. To the Metropolitan Police. Thank you, policeman. What would London do without her guides and guardians in blue? You keep your peace, your temper and your wits, a deer by day, a bulwark in the blitz. Halfway between a mother and a god, you rule the roaring traffic with a nod, but still have time and patience to explain the way to number 90 Lambeth Lane. What lawyer could recite has even read the million regulations in your head? The rules of roads, the blackout and the bars, the rights of criminals, the wrongs of cars. More than us all, you show the British way. Strength without shouting, drill without display, pinned to your post and longing to be gone in different uniform, you carry on. CD, Civil Defence. Thank you, soldiers of the street, never budging, never beat, you who steer so fierce and fast ambulances through the blast, you with stretchers, you with cranes, tireless in the grim remains, heroes while the blitz is on, less considered when it's gone. You have waited year by year, done your job and let them jeer. Now the story shows you're right. You were ready on the night, not so young and undermanned, faithful in the breach you stand, never budging, never beat. Thank you, soldiers of the street. WLA. Salute the ladies of the land who fight with spade and plough, the girls who keep the tractors manned and conquer bull or cow. Salute the soldiers of the soil who joined the big parade, for to plough and sow, to reap and hoe, and to be a farmer's maid. Last parade. Fall in, old friends, and then dismiss. You never thought to part like this. So long the bugle and the gun, but not one chance to hit the Hun. And yet, God knows, you've done your due. Montgomery was based on you, and when Montgomery went in, you were remembered in Berlin. Fall in, old friends, we shan't forget the cheapest army mustered yet, and let us give your women thanks, whose homes we robbed to fill your ranks. You stood before, they stood behind, to keep the darkness from mankind. You took up arms to save the sun, Old friends, dismiss. The job is done.